It's not just carnage, it's double extra amounts of carnage in Metal Slug DOUBLE X for the Sony PSP. This is basically the same game as Metal Slug 7 for the Nintendo DS. There's some slight variations here and there that I noticed, and Double X here on the PSP does have an Ad-Hoc 2-player mode, which regrettably I was not able to test for this review. But let's take a look at the actual gameplay, because the PSP does give you a slightly smoother presentation with the visuals, crisper audio, but most importantly, in my opinion, is the ability to play this on a full-size television. Because Metal Slug is an absolutely gorgeous game. It should be enjoyed on the largest screen possible. I'm not sure which of the PSP models output to a television. I'm using the 3001, which does. They should also release this one for Neo Geo CD. Just for me. If you watch this review and my Metal Slug 7 review, you'll notice that I die at the exact same spot and have basically the same score. As I said in my Metal Slug 7 review, I can get up to level 3 or so on a good day. It's a tough game, one worthy of repeat gameplay, because you'll need to play it lots of times to get through it, and memorize some of the absolutely insane end bosses. Happy hour, Double X. Metal Slug 7 is one of my favorite games on the DS, and I've noticed things in this one that I just never saw in Metal Slug 7, like the mud that moves on the ground when those little rocket guys come out. I just never saw that before. And Metal Slug 7 looks great on the DS, it's just that the DS screen frankly doesn't hold a candle to the Sony PSP screen. Let alone when you blow this one up to a full-size television. Also, you'll want to play this on a nice stereo. The music and the sound effects are outstanding. That part always gets me. I've still got to figure that one out. And in short, it's Metal Slug. It's good. It's hard as nails. It's fun. It's well made. It's a beautiful game. And I hope they just continue making them over and over and over again. But please just stay consistent with the titles. I don't really care for the Double X versus 7. Like, what's next? Metal Slug Modern Alpha Hyper Remix Warfare 3 Triple X. That should be interesting. The Metal Slug Ostrich! I took some liberties with continues for this game, for this review, showing you some different gameplay than I showed during Metal Slug 7. It's even got pretty much the same presentation. The only part of this game that I'm disappointed about is that it does not have a proper widescreen mode. You can stretch the game to fill widescreen, but this was made for 4x3. Anyway, that's a minor complaint because it's Metal Slug's, well, Double X. See, even I get confused. This one is published by our friends at Atlus, and you can download this one for your PSP from the PlayStation Network. What's really sad is that those of you who forked out the money for the Neo Geo Pocket back in the day, are left without Metal Slug 7 or Double X. Time to upgrade, fellas. Depending on how you read it, it's Metal Slug 20 for the PSP.